Hey, what's up, fellas? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Big Fella, and I made a video on this topic 3 weeks ago, and I don't know if the gaming or YouTube gods were listening to me, but we got our first look at Insomniac's next Marvel title, Wolverine. And I gotta say, from the look of the trailer alone, the fact that it is actual gameplay that we're seeing in this trailer is nothing short of amazing. We are literally seeing a hard M-rated, like 60 or 100 frames per second Wolverine tearing into guys like slices of beef jerky, and it looks absolutely incredible. Now, I will say this. When I saw this trailer come out, I'm like, literally, like right after I make a video for like this topic of the game, wondering when the hell we're going to get an update, the trailer comes out. And the game is coming out next year, same year as GTA 6. And all I gotta say is I'm super excited. Next year is going to be crazy for gaming. Not just because of that, but because there's a lot of games coming out that I want to play, but I'll get to those later. But overall, this game, the fact that this does take place in the same like continuity as the Marvel Spider-Man games has me very excited. Because it looks like Insomniac is making like their own video game universe of Marvel characters. Because I think I don't know if I covered this in the last video. I think I might have. There was a ransomware attack. Like, not serious. I mean, yeah, pretty serious because a lot of people's information was potentially at risk. But also a lot of plans for future titles, like revolving around the X-Men or other Marvel characters, was revealed. Now, I mean, yeah, that's terrible. But the fact that like there's a potential for more of these games, of more in this universe, has me very excited. But when you have a game like Marvel Spider-Man, where you see maybe a little bit of blood here and there, I mean, yeah, we did see a sort of a PG version of Kraven getting his head bit off by Venom, and quite a bit of splash of blood and Venom's blood-stained teeth. But other than that, you don't see anything like super graphic, like buckets of blood coming out of wounds or whatever. But then you get a game like Wolverine, where you literally see him stab into guys, rip them to pieces. It looks so good. It looks fantastic. Now, I was a little surprised to hear that the voice actor was not who I expected. If you guys are familiar with the name Liam McIntyre, this was the guy who played Spartacus in the titular series on Starz, but also was the same voice actor of J.D. Phoenix from the last two Gears of War games. And he actually sounds pretty solid. Not exactly what I had envisioned. Like, I was sort of hoping we could have gotten like Steve Bloom or another similar voice actor for Wolverine, but I'm not complaining. He sounds pretty good, so I say we're going to give this guy a shot. I've heard a lot of people, especially a lot of YouTubers, wondering, how are you going to make a game with Wolverine when he can't die? But I think someone made a good point that Insomniac is saying that they're going to make a system in the game where the more like you hit bad guys, like the more like brutal your combos are, that like heals you up. So basically, the more you kill people, the more you heal. And I think that could be a good system, a good counter to like people saying, "How can you play a Wolverine if you can't die?" Now, I'm not saying those people don't have valid arguments, but like they're complaining about it before you even put your hands on the game. I say, let the guys cook. These guys know what they're doing. They've been working on this game for the last 4 years. I say that this game, from the looks of it, it looks like it could be the next great Marvel title. And the fact that we're finally getting a solo Wolverine game, which we haven't gotten since the last like Wolverine, which came out, I think, in 2009. That was when X-Men Origins Wolverine came out, and that game was brutal. But this one, it looks like it's gonna be awesome. And the fact that we're seeing like all these nods to like the X-Men canon, like we saw Mystique kill a bad guy with a knife to the throat. We saw Wolverine getting pinned down by Omega Red, and then in the final like frame of the trailer, we see a giant Sentinel looking down at Wolverine, which just goes to show you that there's a huge world that they're going to build upon. I'm very curious to like know what the plot of this is going to be. I mean, I'm certain maybe it's going to be about Wolverine like trying to stop these guys from trying to kill him, trying to steal his DNA. Maybe it's remnants of Weapon X because Omega Red is there. But I don't know. Like it's all speculation until we get like more from it. Now, when people, I saw a lot of people in the comments of the reveal trailer, like referencing Mystique, like saying, would you rather have an MJ mission or a Mystique mission? Now, to that question, I would do the Drake meme. To MJ missions, but to Mystique missions. But I will say this. I'm going to keep all opinions of this, like, not keep my expectations low, but overall, my opinion, it looks very good. And I would like to hear what you guys think. Do you guys think this game is going to be good? Do you think it might not be? I mean, Insomniac, I don't think has made a bad game in a long time, but I'm saying it's possible, but I'm not saying it will happen. But overall, the voice acting sounds pretty solid so far. The gameplay looks amazing. The carnage looks like it could be really, really good. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think Wolverine is going to be a good game? Are you satisfied with like how he sounds, where it's going to turn out? And if I have the proper gaming setup by then, would you want to see me do a Let's Play of it? But anyway, that concludes our video today. I am Big Fella, and I'll see you next time.